after hearing it once or twice, I was like, yo, I didn't hear like that song. I didn't hear the.
Thanks for tuning in to the No Clearance Podcast. Now subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy the clip.
No clearance. I first off want to say R.I.P. to Roberta Flack. We lost a legend. For those who don't know, Roberta Flack wrote the legendary song "Killing Me Softly," which was then sang and remixed by the Fugees. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. Probably one of the greatest songs of all time. And then also, as I talked about last week, Luther Vandross was a background singer for Roberta Flack at one point, but she had to fire him because she was like, "You need to go do your own thing." And so I always wondered, I guess it wasn't for her.
Uplift each other. I know that's right.
That's beautiful.
Now, before we get into music, ASAP Rocky is free. Shout out to ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to ASAP
Rocky.
ASAP made it through that.
Like Rocky.
I still think he shot at him, but hey, good for him. Gotta beat the case.
Hey.
They couldn't prove it. They couldn't prove it.
Based on the evidence that I have heard about, the case was that, people apparently after the incident, they didn't see any shell casings. The police came and didn't see any shell casings on that day. But then they came back either the next day or sometime later and saw shell casings. So
this is in New York?
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah. So there's the
yeah, I mean, you're not gonna tell me that shit's not in New York. They shooting all the time.
Who's to say that's bullshit? There's the opinion that the other ASAP dude went to the gun range, shot off some bullets, took the shell cases and put them back and put them in.
Yeah, I thought
he fucking for real.
That's what I thought. I thought he brought them to the police station.
Yeah, so with that being said, it
sounded like an extortion thing. It was like they were trying to extort.
Yeah, it sounded very much like extortion.
Because shout out to ASAP because
apparently ASAP was they was just going to give the nigga 6 months, and he was like, hell no. We're gonna fight this.
They also tried to claim that they got in a fight because ASAP Rocky did pay for ASAP Yams' funeral. And ASAP Rocky was like, I paid for a lot of it. Actually, I just didn't say nothing. It wasn't your business.
We gotta normalize not being public about shit. Everything needs to be a post. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, very true.
I still do think ASAP Rocky probably whooped his ass though.
Yeah,
because he did slam him in the video. I saw the video. He did slam him.
But is it illegal to whoop somebody's ass?
Yes, that's battery.
That's assault and battery. Yeah. I'll take that back.
Assault is the threat. Battery is when you actually hit.
All right, well, hell of a battery on that.
So you put your face and I'm gonna fuck you up. That's assault.
Oh shit!
I'm happy for ASAP, and hopefully we get some music from ASAP. More.
We ain't getting no music from ASAP.
Now, mind you,
out of that couple, I'm not looking for that. Rihanna, you raggedy mother, you owe us. Drop it.
She should drop an album just off the base that her husband her partner almost went to jail.
You feel me?
Hey,
these girls ain't hungry. They not getting in the booth. I mean, that's the problem.
She is almost billionaire.
No, she a billionaire.
I understand that, but you got sometimes you got to go back to what got you Fenty.
She's
you understand?
Complacent.
You wouldn't have none of this if you didn't pawn that goddamn replay. You understand?
Yeah.
So let's get to let's get to the music, man. Big shout out to NAO. NAO dropped an album called Jupiter.
Is that how you pronounce that?
NAO.
I've only ever read that word.
I swear to God, we go through this every time. I swear we go through this every time.
Okay, keep going.
Thank you. NAO dropped the album called Jupiter. Man, I really enjoy her songwriting. I really enjoy what she brings to the table. A lot of her music. One thing I appreciate about her music, she ain't no hater. She don't be hating on niggas. We hear a lot of music nowadays. There's a lot of women out here hating on niggas. I can't blame them, but it's out there. You know what I'm saying? And people love it. But I love what she brings. I think I was telling my wife. So the last 2 albums, you get Bad Blood and you get Orbit. 2 songs that are like
Orbit's
huge, right?
Mm.
So I feel like I came into this after hearing it once or twice. I was like, yo, I didn't hear like that song. I didn't hear the
It
hit.
wasn't a standout. Yeah, I agree.
I didn't hear the standout, but I do think over time, I think Light Years might be that. If I'm just looking for one, I think Light Years might be that. 30 something, maybe one of those over time. But she didn't necessarily have a song that thoroughly just stood out from on this album like the previous two, right? Yeah. But overall, I do feel like it was a really good album. Interestingly, she did not have any features this time. In comparison to Saturn, where she had Sir on one, and then
did she have Xavier?
I'm not sure. I feel like
Xavier Omar or something like that. I think.
Let me just check.
For you talking about the one with Orbit?
Yeah, no, that wasn't Xavier Omar. That was a dude named Quabs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm thinking of maybe another project. I know she collaborated with.
No, you're right. She had an album, and then Life Was Beautiful. I totally forgot about that one. But Xavier Omar wasn't on that one either.
No? What? Oh, you know what? When I saw her, he was opening for her, so I thought they had a. Life Is Beautiful.
You saw her that same year too, huh? I saw that year.
And I was front row, loud as hell. All my recordings, I can't post it because it's just me screaming.
NAO concerts, man. That's for.
She from London.
Yeah. Like look,
I'll give it. The people from the folk singers from London got that soul, that grit to them.
Well, you know what it is.
I mean,
them Europeans and the Swedish make a lot of R&B pop hits.
The Swedish have been
I do know there's a lot of Swedish producers.
Yeah. A lot of the London's R&B singers link up with the Swedish producers and songwriters, and they be making hits. I watched that documentary on Romario's apartment in Houston. Shout out Houston.
But I agree, Tyler. I don't think there was a song on this, and usually, I would say all her projects have that one that's just like it's undeniable.
Not really there this time, but it's overall a smooth project. Like it's a smooth album, but
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I can't be mad at it for sure.
I mean, the vocals is very. I will say her vocals are very relaxed, and I don't mean that in a lazy way. It's very like effortless.
Yeah.
So her vocals were there, but it just the songs was. I mean, it was solid, but I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is her first one after having a child.
Oh,
after Life Is Beautiful, because when did Life Is Beautiful came out?
2021.
Like it's been like
21.
Yeah, it's been some years. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
And I feel like she dropped that and was like quiet. She dropped that and then it was just
4 years,
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Shout out to her, man. I'll never forget going to her concert, man. Just a lot of natural hair women, you know what I'm saying? Probably used the crystal deodorant, you feel me? It was a vibe.
There wasn't a lot of aluminum, for sure.
In hip hop, man, I was really searching for an hip hop album, and I came across one. Shout out to my brother. He recommended this album. It's called The Last Call by Dave East and Ransom. I must say,
Dave East?
I know. I was very surprised.
Did a phenomenal job.
I was very surprised. If you are into the bars, if you really want the bars, it feels like it's gritty, but it's conscious. It's a gritty, conscious rap album.
Okay.
The first verse by Dave East literally is all about Malcolm X, but he doesn't just this in a real. He just raps it like it's crazy. And Ransom, I don't even know if I've heard anything of his before, but this was. It felt like I was listening to Royce the 5'9". I feel like Royce and Ransom need to do something, but that's just what it felt like. He had the only feature I recognized was Method Man, but I thought it was a good project. So check out Last Call by Dave East and Ransom. Yeah. Shout out to that. There was some other stuff I listened to, like St. John. I don't know how to feel about that joint yet.
Ransom got a lot of albums.
Yeah, sure. I gotta tune in. I'm late.
Too many.
I'm late to the party. And then daggone Bodie James just dropped something today.
He dropped a lot of music. Bodie James dropped a lot of music.
It's getting crazy. Oh yeah, shout out to Cole with his single Clouds. I know there's a whole thing with him and Freddie Gibbs, but I don't know enough.
Yeah, what is this going on with him and Freddie Gibbs? I gotta look into this too.
Gibbs just got busy, bro. Cole dropped Clouds, and then I guess Freddie Gibbs tweeted like a yawning emoji, and then he took the beat and
but
rapped
how is that
himself.
correlating to Cole?
Because he took the beat of Clouds and rapped over himself, and then he kind of sneaked this Cole in the last joint, and his last album. I don't know. People trying to make something out of. I don't know if it's nothing there. I don't think Cole gonna respond. I think he's in album mode, so we'll see.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to get on here.
Cole's not gonna respond to anybody.
I want to get on here and because I feel like there's not enough love. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is playing in Cole's face right now. And I just want to say, just because this man is of a lighter complexion doesn't make this man soft, doesn't take away from his pen game. I really feel like when he stepped away from the beef with Drake and Kendrick, people try to take away from Cole and what his ability is. The nigga's still that guy.
Kendrick Lamar was his friend. Why would he beef with him if he is very fond of the guy? He did.
On top of that,
track didn't even sound like he had anything to say negative.
I'm telling you.
He said, "Yo, your first album sucked. My first albums were better." Oh, come on, he didn't have
really.
Jalen's on one today. I'm screaming.
It's late night energy. It's almost 10 o'clock.
I really be feeling some type of way. I be feeling some type of way when niggas out here talking about why you be still acting like you murdering rappers and whatnot. I'm like, the nigga went on a foolproof feature run where any song he came on, he clearly showed up and showed out better than the nigga who saw it.
It's like people forget.
And let's take the time. Not every rapper can do that.
I think that 7-minute drill and him apologizing and removing the song.
I think it's the removing of the song that took a, you know what I mean?
Hurt him. I really do think it hurt him in the diaspora of like just the culture. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
diaspora.
But you know, of course,
I think
I'm Tyler's advocate. I'm Tyler's advocate. We all know it did, but the nigga named the album Might Delete Later. It's not like he wasn't.
It wasn't out of nowhere.
But that wasn't. But here's the thing: the album's
I get what you're saying. We all know we've been through this conversation.
I listened to the album so many times. That song wasn't even that wasn't why he called the album Might Delete Later.
We don't know that.
No, but he's saying like it's there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And he did it.
Yeah.
What do you want from a nigga?
He said might. There's a possibility this shit ain't gonna be accessible.
I'm just saying, I think it really did hurt, like, how people think of him. Because it's crazy. I don't agree with it.
The fall off.
It doesn't make him suck. Like, I was
it doesn't change his quality of his pen. Yeah, I don't think.
I was disappointed that he did that. I was disappointed that he even responded. If you were going to respond, there's no need to apologize. It's too late, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, was it though? At the end of the day,
he got in. He got
out of it.
Yeah,
yeah.
So he got out. I mean, I think it was necessary. And even then, Cole was like, "Hey, nigga, whatever shot you want to shoot, go ahead."
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was like.
But I just really think that hurt.
Don't bring my name up.
Yeah, that's
whatever
true.
Shot you want to shoot.
I just think it really hurt him, like in the eye of the public.
But you know what? I also feel
people
like
don't care, but I think it did.
The people that have been commenting on hip hop lately, like when you go on the internet, like the video I showed you, I respect his opinion because he is clearly somebody who knows hip hop and is really immersed in the shit, right? Versus, these Twitch people that get on and do reaction videos. Yeah. I'm not really.
I respect Kai Cenat's opinion on music.
You do or you don't?
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't respect his thoughts on a lot of things. I just think he's a clown.
I just feel like you can't. Funny. You got a lot of tricks that you're trying to figure out which one sticks. And
stick to video games. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Well, look, man. I know once the fall off come, I think it's gonna be a lot of niggas quiet.
A lot of niggas gonna be quiet.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool with that.
But I think that's why he's not gonna respond. He's just gonna wait for that shit to drop. He's
There also
like,
there also will be a good initial wave of haters, and it is what it is. You know,
niggas go hate.
It's what comes with the territory.
Niggas go hate.
You know what I'm saying?
What
comes with the territory.
What comes with it. You know.
No, Clarence.